Hey golf fans, this is early 1981 and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be checking out Lofoten Links. This is a links course which is situated in Norway, and this one was designed by Anders Matheson. Fairways are soft, greens are firm, green speed's fast, everything else is left at default. Let's check out the tee options. We've got 4 tee options. We're going to be playing off the white tees, which are 6,458 yards, and for the camera flyby purposes, pin set number 1. I do hope everyone is well and keeping safe from this awful coronavirus that is truly affecting the world right now. But hole number 1, short par 4, playing 298 yards, stroke index 12. Now this is one of these courses that's going to be in a lot of golfers' bucket lists, and the course architect was Jeremy Turner. But this spectacular 18-hole course opened in the summer of 2015, and it is situated on a remote spot alongside the rugged coast of the island Gimsøysand, which is northern Norway. So we've got hurricane winds here almost, guys. 15 mile per hour winds, very tight fairway here, but I'm sure we can take on the green. 2 wood for me is going to be good. I think driver would be too long. We may well go past the green here anyway due to the course conditions. Everything's firm and fast. I'm sure this 14 mile per hour wind's really going to assist us. Bit of a wonky swing. Tracking well though, but like I say, I think it's going to shoot way past the green. It does exactly that. That's going to leave us with a flop shot. But amazingly, you can play this course 24 hours a day during the months of June and July. So we're 14 yards out. Just looking for a delicate flop shot here. Greens are firm and fast. Oh, a wee bit too much club there. That is going to leave us a very tricky putt from about 10 feet. It's an 11 footer to be exact, and this is going to turn quite aggressively to the left here. Needs to turn. Oh, it does turn, and that's a very good opening putt to secure our first birdie of the round. We do move to 1 under par. But hole number 2, this is actually the signature hole of the course, and it is a par 3, playing 144 yards. It's a 2-tier green which sits on that little rocky outcrop, which is fronted by that single pot bunker, as you can see there. So due to the winds here, I think this pitching wedge gets there. Severe slope in the green, it's going to take us to the right, combined with the wind. Let's see if we can get this one close. It's a laser beam, really nice swing. This should kick out very firmly for us in these firm greens. Is it going to sit? Oh, that is a fantastic tee shot. But wow, it's actually rolled on. I didn't expect it to roll on that extra 4 or 5 feet. As soon as I said fantastic tee shot. Tricky putt here, 9 footer. Is uphill. Once again breaking to the left. Is it going to turn? Oh, it does turn. And we do pick up back-to-back birdies and move to 2 under par. But clearly the Highlands theme here, guys. Not played a Highlands theme course in a while, I can't recall. As we move on to hole number 3, par 4, playing 434 yards, stroke index 6. I do apologise, I did not mean to touch my control pad there and skip that flyby. So there we go, just showing you guys the rest of the hole. But these fairways are brutally tight. 10 mile per hour wind, so we're setting this out on the right hand side and hoping that wind is going to bring us back to the left. Need to swing well on this course. Unintentional fast there. Looks like we may just get away with this with a hot skip and a jump. But it's not easy to get to this course. I think you've got to go via Oslo, and it takes a 2-hour internal flight north and then a 3-hour drive along some of the most amazing scenery you can imagine through mountains and waterfalls to get to this course. But I don't think I've played any of the the designer's work previously. So with that 12 mph wind behind us, we've fully lofted up this lob wedge. Whether or not it's going to sit down quickly enough for us, I don't know. Push that slightly right. And with that, it's going to get... Is that going to come back? No, it's going to give us a birdie opportunity. It's going to be a tricky putt going by the first two greens. 13-foot putt, down 2 inches. This one's breaking from right to left. Once again, quite an aggressive turn. We've not allowed enough for that, and we are going to miss out on the birdie. We are going to pick up our first par off the round from 1 foot, and we do remain at 2 under par. But I can't ever recall coming across the designer's work previously, Anders Matheson. But what a fantastic looking links course this is, guys. And like I say, when I say remote, this is a very remote links course. It's one of the most remote courses in the world. But hole number 4, quite a short par 4, playing 403 yards, stroke index 14. But this is pure eye candy. We're going to have a 12 mph wind. It's going to hold us up and also take our ball to the left here. Imagine, good tee shot. It's going to set us up for about a 9-iron. Maybe even a wedge into the green, depending on the wind. The wind's going to flip round a little bit though, so it's purely going to be in our faces now, just like that. 112 yards, up 9 feet, 11 mph wind. Going to have to be the lob wedge, just going to de-loft it as well. Green's going to land and slope to the right, so just looking for that wind to hold us up. Try to find the left hand side of the pin, and hopefully our yardage is good. Best swing in the round. We're certainly the left side of the pin. That wind never really took us back in. Really expected that to turn us in a little bit more. And with that, we've got an 18-foot putt. To be honest, it doesn't look like it's turning too much. If that holds its line, it's in. It does hold its line, thanks to a really good putt line there. And we do pick up our third birdie of the round and move to 3 under par. Hole number 5, short par 4, playing 381 yards, stroke index 8. But look at these spectacular, guys, and I mean spectacular views on this course. Now, sometimes you play these courses that look absolutely spectacular but don't play well. So far, I am very impressed with how this plays. I am in a good position to judge links courses. There's so many around me in my location here in Scotland. But 12 mph wind into her face. Be lucky to drive 280 yards here. Pulled that one slightly to the left. Not been swinging well the last round, which was that epic stroke play game. Didn't swing too well. It's kind of followed into this round. So we've got an 11 mph wind, 93 yards, up 5 feet. So let's say it's playing 94 yards. Greens are firm and fast, remember. I'm going to have to come down to the sand wedge, but I'm just going to loft it up a few touches. Slope at her feet is going to take the ball to the right. Hopefully with that wind, should turn it towards the pin as well. So many things to take into consideration here. It's a better swing line. It's coming round nicely. And I tell you what, that is a very good approach shot from the angle we came in at with the wind and the slope. But the greens are a real challenge here in this tour edition. It's an 8-foot putt, up 2 inches. This one's breaking hard right this time. Pace has got to be good here. That needs to turn. Oh, it turned a lot more. I didn't think that it was going to turn as much as that as soon as it left the putter face, but it did. Not Not a gimme 4-footer here. We do manage to secure the par though. But missed birdie opportunity there. And we are going to remain at 3 under par. Moving on to hole number 6, which is the second par 3 of the course. Playing 162 yards, stroke index 2. And this is obviously the second hardest hole in the course. Very small green here. And I'd imagine if we've got a crosswind here, that pin could be hard to attack. We've exactly got a crosswind. Coming from the east, blowing towards the west. So with that wind, it's got to be 7 iron. Lofted it up. We've applied fade here and just hoping that the wind is going to slightly overpower the fade. Let's see if we can get this landed near the pin stick. It's a great execution. There's a win now. Is this going to sit? Hit the flagstick. Oh, I tell you what. We just came in with a bit too much heat there. We judged the wind to perfection. Just not the yardage of the club. But that's such a tough shot to judge at times, guys, because I've seen many a round where the wind holds that up. In that situation, I don't think it did. The club went to full yardage. Is that going to turn for us? I tell you what. Ooh, good attempt with a chip shot there. And we are going to secure a well-deserved par there. But this course is just pure eye candy. And I tell you something, we're only in hole number 7, but this plays very, very realistic. Hole number 7, short par 5, playing 492 yards, stroke index 16, water down the left-hand side. How tight are the fairways here, by the way? I have done my research on the course, as always. And this is very, very accurate, going by the flyovers. This time we've got the wind behind us, so let's try and take advantage of that. But look at these views, guys. Absolutely stunning. Is it worth the risk? Let's take it on. I'm an aggressive player. I ain't going to lay up for no one. 14 mile per hour wind. So wind assisted tee shot here. This could go on for days. Beautiful execution. Fairway should kick to the left here by the looks of things. Come on. There we go. Monster tee shot. I think that's had 335 yards. That's left us an 8 iron, guys, into a par 5. Our second shot's an 8 iron. 162 yards, up 6 feet. Once again, bit of conflicting wind here. It will add a little bit of yardage to us. It's obviously going to move us hard to the right. Wind at our feet. Wind at our feet. Ball at our feet's going to move to the left here. There's so many things to take into. Too much chatting. I've pulled that left. The wind's not going to pull us. Oh, it is. It's going to be long. Wind didn't pull us back as much as I would have liked due to that slight pull, but the amount of calculations I've got to do here near every single approach shot. But that's 2 links golf. I don't fancy the chip shot there, guys, due to the contours of the green. So we are going to flop this, see if we can get this landing very, very quickly. This is going to be a delicate touch here. Fully lofted up the lob wedge. Oh, I've played it. Is it going to spin? Jeez, even that was a little bit too much. I actually probably would have got it closer with a chip shot. So maybe poor decision making there. But I don't think we've had a simple, straightforward putt yet. Even from 2-3 feet you're having to adjust. That should be good. Oh, it's not. It's not. Tell you what, guys, look how far past that. I didn't see that. I'll be honest, I didn't think that ball would have ran as far past as it did. So we're going to have to attack this with pace just to get the par save. Brutal green there. We've gave it a fair whack. It looks good. Look at that for a... Oh, it's just turned off right. But I was going to say, look at the sun. What a fantastic setting, guys. Really don't mind giving bogey away in this hole. It's that beautiful. This course is stunning. But disappointed with a bogey there. But hole number 8, par 5. Playing 548 yards, stroke index 18, which makes this the easiest hole in the course. So it is back-to-back par 5s. Interesting that this par 5 here is longer than the previous par 5, but it plays easier. Fairway looks slightly wider. But this course is just stunning, and once again I love the sound of the waves just crashing into the shoreline. Absolutely stunning. 11 mile per hour wind, going to move us to the left, so setting us down the right hand side of the fairway. It's a non-deliberate fast. Should kick out. Certainly looks like it's going to kick right. It does. And that wasn't an intentional fast. I'll tell you why, guys. You'll notice when I put an unintentional fast on, because the swing line's fairly straight. When I try to do an intentional fast, for some reason I get off a bit of a squiggly line. But I think we can attack this in 2. May just kick on. No, that wind has just killed that. Wow. Wow. I cannot believe the wind killed that ball as much as that. Not the end of the world though. We're only in the light rough. Just going to de-loft this gap wedge flop shot. The wind doesn't really tend to affect the flop shots. I've put on a fast, pulled it left, and look how far left that went due to that. Yardage was bang on. Hopefully this is not back-to-back par 5s where we're not going to pick up a birdie. Just getting closer to TV to look at this one. It's an 8-footer. Such an aggressive greens all around this course. Oh my goodness, you are kidding me, guys. You have got to be kidding me. It's going to be one of those rounds. So, 2 par 5s, and we're 1 over on the par 5s. 2 under for the round. 3 birdies, 1 bogey. But trust me, this is a tough course, playing in tough conditions. But hole number 9, short par 4, playing 350 yards, stroke index 10. I just love the water here. The way he's incorporated it into the course. Well, the way the actual real designer has incorporated it into the course. It truly is a fantastic looking course, guys. I love the lighting, by the way. The lighting's changing all the time. So just applying touch of draw here. Wind should overpower where we've aimed and the draw and bring us back into the centre of the fairway. There we go. There's a far superior swing line. Need to see more of them. Otherwise this is going to be a tough old round. Should just come up short of that bunker. It's another huge drive. 317 yards. We've got a flop shot. Didn't execute the one in the last hole well. Just going to loft this up a few touches. On a slight slope. It's going to move the ball to the right. Better execution. Should sit down quicker. Nothing seems to want to sit down on these greens. It's going to be another putt for birdie from about 10 feet. 10 feet bang on. I think this is actually one of the easier putts we've had. Out with 2-3 feet. It is downhill though. Just want to touch this. That should turn. It does turn, and we do pick up a birdie after going bogey par in consecutive par 5s, and we do move back to 3 under par. So the course is really biting me here in the front 9. Let's see if we can pick up on the back 9. Hopefully our swing improves. But hole number 10, par 4, playing 372 yards, stroke index 3. But the designer has just recreated this to perfection. This just looks like a postcard. Absolutely stunning. So we've got a 12 mile per hour wind that's going to take us to the left. Very tight fairway. Certainly don't want to go right into that burn. So just applying a touch of fade here. Just enough fade to once again allow the wind to overpower us and take us to the left hand side of the fairway, or the left centre. So better swing, slight push. The wind's done exactly what we said. Just took us over to the left hand side of this fairway, left centre. It's going to leave us an uphill approach shot here. It shouldn't be too far. Just a little pitch, 69 yards out, up 8 feet. Once again, very challenging green. Just going to really loft this up. Just want to land this 2 or 3 yards short of this pin and let it release up the hill. Green really turns hard right. Ball's going to move slightly to the right as well due to the slope at our feet. Good execution. Should turn to the right here. Come on, come down that slope. Are we going to catch a slope? Didn't move as much as I expected it to. But look at these putts, guys. Imagine if you wanted a less challenging green, you would head over to the non-tour version. But as you guys now know, I prefer the challenging courses. I want tested. Oh, don't roll off again. Oh my goodness. There we go. Now a lot of people will say that's a poor pin position. You can't have yellow lines as close to the pin as that. I over-touched that. I mean, I played it too firm. Over-touched it. I've got to watch what I'm saying. I played that far too firm. And that's going to be... It's another bogey. So, a very up and down scorecard here. So not the best of starts to the back nine. We are going to move back to 2 under par. Loving the challenge of this course. As we do move on to hole number 11, par 4, playing 413 yards, stroke index 15. But I really can't get over how good this course looks and how well the designer Anders has replicated the real version. It is absolutely stunning. It really, really is. So wind behind us here, got to take advantage of this. Need to start swinging better. There we go, far better swing. With that 13 mile per hour wind behind us, this is going to be another pitch shot, I would imagine. Our short game's not been great today. Our flop shots, our pitches, we've not played them great at all. But this course truly is spectacular. So lob wedge, just looking to run this on from the front of the green. We know how far the balls are running out in these greens. There's an absolute laser beam. There's not been as much of them as I would have liked today, and that is a fantastically judged shot. And surely we're going to be rewarded with a little tap-in putt for birdie here, and we do get back to 3 under for the second time this round. So birdie, birdie, par, bogey, par, birdie, bogey, birdie. Hole number 12, hardest hole in the course, 242 yards, par 3. But the attention to detail here is fantastic, guys. The routing, the sculpting. I've got no criticisms. A lot of people are going to pull up the greens. I've just not patted well. It is the tour version, remember. It's designed to play tough. But this is one of the best RCRs I've played in a while. So looking at that green, I think I've got to apply a touch of fade here and try and bend this ball in from the left. Decent execution. We've overdone the fade. What a bounce. What a bounce. We've not had much luck in the past 5 or 6 rounds, but I tell you what, that was a member's bounce. if ever I've seen one. And it's going to give us a birdie putt from 9 foot out, down 3 inches. Like I say, there's no putt here a gimme. If you were playing match play, even 2 feeters you're asking your opponent to knock in. Looks good. Oh, you're kidding me. I don't know how many of them we've had today. If your weighted putt is not 100% on here, as with your read, you're really going to struggle around this course, guys. But we do remain at 3 under par. Let's see if we can finish strongly now. I'm going to see if we can at least get to 6-7 under. Hole number 13, par 5, 499 yards, stroke index 17. But once again, the lighting's changed. Right near the coast, it's a wee bit more dull. This is just fantastic, guys. This is a course that I will certainly be revisiting to try and better my score here. I think in 0 mile per hour wind conditions this would be a tough course. There's very little room for error. So it's another tee shot. It's going to be wind assisted. This 14 mile per hour wind should move us to the left as well as forward. Should be another tee shot if we do play it well. It's going to be over 330 yards. Laser beam. Fairway certainly looks like it's going to kick left here. A little slope up there as well. And this is what I'm saying. The sculpting has been done to perfection because the fairway is allowing you to take on these shots the way it's been designed and laid out. So due to that wind, we're going to have to come all the way back to the pitching wedge. Just got to de-loft this a touch or two. But nothing is sitting down in these greens. So just try to run this up towards the pin. Should get a very aggressive bounce out here. Better swing again. I like the look of this. This should really kick forward. Green breaks to the left. Come on, get down that slope. Oh, just lacked the legs there, but we'll take it. It's an 8 foot putt. I think I'm slowly starting to get to grips with the putting here. The reading of the greens. It's all on the pace. Just playing that dead weight again. And just as I say that, guys, there's another one that burns the edge. I don't think anyone could argue if I was 6-7 under here. The amount of them putts that we've missed by millimetres, fractions. But that's what I love about golf, guys. Unless it drops, it's not close. So hole number 14. Par 4, playing 398 yards, stroke index 5. And there's the lighting change once again. This is truly magnificent. I can't recall playing a course that has these spectacular views, has this challenge, and plays as well as this, all combined into one. This is certainly up there with one of the best courses I've played on any version of the golf club. So we've got a 14 mile per hour headwind. Just looking to find fairway here. It will be a wedge into the green. Just not swinging too great today. Like I say, felt it in my previous round in the challenge that was set at TPC Summerlin. And it's kind of carried over to this round. But 126 yards out, up 4 feet. 14 mile per hour wind. It's going to have to be pitch and wedge. There's a bank there to the left that we can use, but the green's going to turn to the right anyway. But we do have a little bit of room for error here. I've pushed that slightly right, you know. This should really turn to the right now. Come on. Oh, why would you believe it? It's the first green that the ball stopped stone dead. No way. I can't believe that ball stopped stone dead like that. So a 15 foot putt. Up 2 inches. It's going to turn hard right once again here. I don't want to play this too firm. That needs to turn. Needs to turn. It does turn. And what a putt that is. Redeeming myself with a few putts here. So we went birdie birdie. And we move to 5 under par. Hole number 15, 343 yards. Par 4. Stroke index 9. But the course is actually mesmerising me, guys. That's the word I'm looking for. It really is mesmerising. The views are just absolutely stunning. You can just get lost in these flyovers. So it's another tee shot into this headwind. Just looking to find fairway. Probably going to be a pitch shot if we are successful here finding a fairway. Far superior swing. Hopefully we see a few more of them in the closing holes of this absolutely stunning course. Lofoten Links. So 65 yards, up 6 feet. Just going to de-loft this. Could use that slope. I think we're going to be safer using that slope than risking the bump on from the front of the green. But this hole is well protected. This green, this pin location. So gap wedge. Absolute laser beam. Very well executed. Didn't expect it to go left like that. I don't know why it went left, but yardage was bang on. We're 7 feet left of the pin. Yardage was pin high. This would be for 3 consecutive birdies. That surely has to drop. It does drop. We're starting to now get a feel for the course. Feel for the greens. Swing's improving. And we move to 6 under par. 3 holes to play. Hole number 16. Par 4, 447 yards, stroke index 13. And look at this, guys. Imagine being out in a boat and just catching a glimpse of this course. I think you would want to come inland and play it. Look at the bridge work there on the left. This is just fantastic. It really, really is fantastic, guys. I cannot recommend this course enough to you guys to go and play it. So once again, wind's going to assist us here in our tee shot. Just applying a touch of draw. Water is in play. Heavy rough to the left. Bunkers. The course has it all. Certainly just can't pull out the driver and hope to rip it down the middle with no thought process on this course. There we go, guys. Building up a bit of confidence. I don't think we've applied enough draw here. That's going to kick into the rough. Oh, don't be buried next to that rock. Thankfully, we've avoided that rock. Just didn't apply enough draw there. So we're in a bit of a sticky predicament here in the heavy rough. 79 to 86%. I'm going to have to play the gap wedge and loft it up. Just looking to find the green short of the pin. Wind should take us round here. Really good execution. I like the look of this. This should be bang on. Is it going to sit? It does sit. Reluctantly sits. It's going to give us a putt from about 9 feet. 8 feet. Starting to find better areas of the green here. Maybe that are some of these holes are just not as challenging putt wise. But it's another birdie. Is that a 7 under? I tell you something, guys, if you told me in hole number 10 I would get 7 under, I would have bit your hand off. I think I actually said, can we get to 6 under? Did I? I can't remember. But hole number 17, par 3, playing 155 yards, stroke index 11. But this truly is one of the most spectacular RCRs I have ever played on any golfing game. So 8 iron, 14 mile per hour wind. This is really going to hold us up, but I like this. This ball should sit down fairly quickly on the green due to the wind. Now getting a bit of confidence in my swing. This is tracking nicely. This is tracking nicely. Should sit down on a dime. It does. Just a little bit short there. I could have done that. Another touch of D-loft. But it's another birdie opportunity. Our putting's not been great today, especially the front nine. And we do manage to get to 8 under par, guys. Absolutely delighted with that. And we are going to move on to the final hole of this spectacular remote links course in Norway. Lofoten Links. Short par 4, playing 376 yards, stroke index 7. Situated along the rugged coast of Gimsøysand. Sorry to any Norwegians that I'm totally butchering the pronunciation of the course and the area the course is located in. Wind should take us round. I tell you what, we have played solid golf the last 5 holes. Nothing short of spectacular golf, honestly, in these conditions. Very happy with my back nine. So 92 yards, 13 mile per hour wind. Don't want to be left, don't want to be right. Just got to land this bang in the middle. So just going to loft up the sand wedge here. And hopefully the wind does exactly as it says. Ball at our feet's going to move to the right also. See if we can finish strongly here. Love to pick up birdie in this final hole. Oh, I've put a slope. That's going to go right. It's going to go way right. Look at that. It's going to spin all the way off the green. Just like that. Ah, I can't believe it. Didn't want a slow there at that precise moment. This is actually a tricky chip shot from 12 yards out. Just going to bump and run it. Green is going to turn to the left. Tell you what, this has got a chance. Great up. Oh, I just turned off more to the left. Great execution there. And we are going to finish off with a solid par. I think that's a right. Is that a 61? 62? Whatever it is, absolutely stunning round. 63. 63. It's a par 71. But there you go, guys. Lofoten Links. What a fantastic course. I cannot speak highly enough of this course. That is definitely going to be a favourite and a 5-star for me. But that is it for today's video, guys. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.